Hi, this video is about how I achieved good mental health and my entire mental health journey. So, the aim of this video is to help you people um, obtain good mental health too. So, let's get right into it. First off is my starting point. I started out basically depressed. I had no motivation, I didn't want to do anything, and I had no energy at all, right? Now, basically, that is depression, whether I was sad or not. And if you're sitting there right now, think to yourself. Now, don't lie to yourself. It's not like you're even telling anyone else, but if you're feeling depressed, it's in your heart, then listen to what I'm about to say and try it for yourself. Eventually, I found a YouTuber just like myself, and I found a mental health guide which really helped me, but it wasn't perfect. And that's the one thing you need to understand is what worked for me might not work for you. What worked for him didn't work for me fully, but a lot of the things that he preached helped a lot, right? So take all of this advice with a grain of salt, okay? Um, so the first things that I started doing to achieve good mental health is I started meditating. Now, the thing with meditating is it's very much based on how many times you meditate. It's not a thing where you can meditate 5 minutes tomorrow and you'll feel it. Okay? So, and it's really hard at first. Now I've gotten so good at meditating that the other day I meditated for an hour straight, no problem. So, meditating is one of those things where it takes time to feel the results. Now, after I meditate, I feel great, I feel peaceful, and I feel motivated. But before, after meditating, I felt like I had just ran a marathon. The energy was low. I didn't really see the benefits, but luckily, with meditating, I stuck till the end. I stuck through it, and I credit a lot of my mental health, my good mental health, to meditating. Now, the second thing that I started doing is journaling. I bought a journal maybe a week after I watched the original video, and I say I bought a journal, but I didn't really start journaling. Okay, I would journal maybe once or twice a week, and I'd miss a couple weeks in a row anyway. Journaling was one of those things where it was really hard for me. I didn't really enjoy it. It didn't feel good, and I didn't see good results. That's because I was doing it wrong, right? Journaling is all about writing down your negative thoughts. You can write down the positive ones too, but if you just write down your negative thoughts, it's basically a better version of therapy. Therapy, you kind of just reminisce on a single thought you had a week ago, and you expect that to improve your mental health. Journaling, you get through all of the day's negative thoughts and things that happened, and you just get through it. And it's on paper, it's no longer in your mind, it's gone. So you no longer need to worry about it. That's why journaling is so good. Maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I started actually journaling consistently every single day. And now, after I journal, I feel amazing. So, journaling is definitely, I credit a lot of my mental health to journaling also. Thirdly, is not something you hear often by mental health experts, but it's reading. Reading is something that can be quite enjoyable, and basically it's entertainment, but it's actually good for your mental health, right? So a lot of the entertainment these days is very bad. It's social media. It's bad for your mental health. A lot of social media brings down your confidence, and it just has a bunch of very negative effects. But reading is basically, um, and it's basically entertainment, but it's good for you because it's good for you because of the fact that it's improving your mindfulness. It's a peaceful way to learn things. If you get like business books and stuff, habit books like Atomic Habits, Compound Effects. I've read probably about 5 or 6 books this year. I'm gonna read a lot more next year, so definitely start reading. Okay, even if it's fiction, just start reading. Fourth, I started exercising. Now, one thing you need to understand is a healthy body is a healthy mind, right? So your mental health can't be good if you feel physically terrible, right? So if you wake up in the morning and your body hurts, and it's not because you were doing anything, it's because you're unhealthy, unfit, and maybe you're fat. That's bad, and it's terrible for your mental health because your body is one with your mind, right? So definitely start exercising. Don't start too quickly because it'll definitely affect your body too much. If you start if you go from never exercising the whole month and then you suddenly start exercising 5 days a week, it's not good. You're gonna feel terrible, right? And this happened to me a couple times, and that's why I didn't gym consistently until about 2 months ago when I realized that I just need to slow it down, start with just gymming like 3 times a week and going on one run a week, and that's easy for me. That's good for me. I don't even need to think while I'm doing that. But maybe for you it's even less. Maybe you haven't remembered exercising in like 6 months or something crazy, right? So just start exercising really slow. Even if you just start by taking a walk outside every now and then, it's amazing. The fifth thing I did, which gave me a sense of accomplishment and a thing to be proud about, is I started waking up early. Started sleeping early and waking up early. Now, sleep is so important for your mental health, and sleep makes your body healthy, and a healthy body is a healthy mind. So it all ties up together, and sleep is really important. So I started focusing on having good sleep quality and sleeping um, my ideal hours, which is 7.25 hours, is my ideal area. Like 7.25 to 7.5, that's perfect for me. Any less, feel bad. Any more, also feel bad. So find that place for you. Just experiment, um, and just start waking up early because it'll give you a sense of accomplishment. You can get a lot of the things on this list. You can meditate, journal, and read first thing in the morning. Bang. The whole day is a win the moment you wake up early. But if you wake up late, you'll feel drowsy and tired, and you'll maybe be late for something like school and you need to go get ready. And now you don't have time for journaling, reading, and exercising. So, and meditating. So you feel like you want to do that at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, you're going to be tired. And chances are that those habits won't happen. So wake up early and do those habits early in the morning, because then the whole day will be a win. And if the whole day is a win, it's impossible to have bad mental health. The final thing, and the most like niche thing, right, is I started eating right. Okay, so obviously your diet, well, maybe it's obvious to me, maybe it's not obvious to everyone, but your diet is very important for your mental health. Um, Obviously, diet leads to a healthy body, and a healthy body is a healthy mind. It all ties together, okay? So start eating right tomorrow. Eggs, meat, fruit, butter, milk, those things, very good for your for your body, which means it's good for your mind. Okay. Also, if you eat things like sugar, it is very bad for your mental health because it'll make you feel like drowsy and stuff, and it'll make you feel like almost slow. Sugar is very bad for your body, very bad for your mind. So stop eating sugar. If you take anything from this video, just stop eating sugar. Okay? All of this made such a big difference to my mental health, and I became happy because of it. Now I'm motivated to help you too, okay? So this is no longer just about me and my mental health. This is about you, okay? And that's why I'm making this video, because my journey is what I've just read to you, and now I'm happy and I have good mental health. So I need you to start doing these things too. Thank you.